Hello students, welcome to 7th standard online classes of maths. We have to learn angle bisector and perpendicular bisector. So first we have started angle bisector and I told to draw this angle with any measurement. Give name to this angle X, Y, Z. Now little bit proper span. Keep this pointer on point Y. After keeping pointer on Y, pencil first you have to start. I'm starting from here. I'm not starting from outside. I'm starting from here till here. And this point, one arc we have drawn. Give any name A, B. Once you have finished this, the next thing is little bit you have to increase the span. Not more, not like this, or not too small. It should be bigger than what span you have taken to draw this arc. Take little bit bigger, and this pointer you have to keep it on point A. I'm keeping it here. First you see it properly. Span should not get changed. Keep this pointer on B and you have to cut this arc. Again I am saying what I did here construction. We have increased little bit span. Pointer we have kept first on point A. We have drawn one arc. With the same span we are keeping it on point B and we are cutting this existing arc. Again I am using a sketch pen. Where these two arcs cut each other, intersect each other, at that place we have to give a point. And once we have done this, take a scale, adjust this scale such a way that before that we will give here point C little bit up because here ray will come. I'm keeping this through this point Y and this point C. We have to draw one ray. In this way, and this is the completion of angle bisector. This construction is called angle bisector. The meaning of angle bisector, whatever degree is given, we have to bisect, means we have to make two equal parts. I hope you understand angle bisector. If you understand, type yes in chat box. If not, again I will explain once. Simply write no if really you don't understand. Otherwise, we will proceed to perpendicular bisector. Okay, all are typing yes, yes. Draw one obtuse angle and again degree should be as you wish. Angle MRP. Draw this angle MRP. Once you draw this angle MRP, the first step we have to follow, we have to take appropriate span. Span means the distance between this pointed end and pencil. Span not too small or not too big. If we take too small, then you are unable to draw proper arc. If we will take too big, If you will take like this too big, then where you will draw the next angle bisector? So take appropriate according to convenience of your angle. So I am taking this much, and the first step I said you have to keep the pencil on one side, one arm. Don't cross here, don't cross like this here. No, it should start from here. I'm trying to show you in this way. Once you are drawn, always keep habit of giving the name, any name, C, D. Take here point C, here point D. Only don't repeat the points. This span we have taken. Now increase the span. Increase the span. Keep it on point D. You have to draw a big arc. Arc draw करने में कंजूसी मत करो. What the big arc you will draw, that will be very much convenient for you. Okay, drawn a big arc. Don't change the span. Don't change the span. Span, the distance is the same, and where you will keep? You will keep it on point D. Sorry, C. I hope it is, you can see it. And C, D, the next letter is, I will give E, but don't give it here because the ray will come here, either here or here, anywhere you can give. I will write here. This ray you have to draw. And here this arrow. Next thing is perpendicular bisector. Point G. And here you have to give letter H. Segment GH, or in short seg GH. Done? Okay. This compass, one thing you should take care that the span you are taking, it should be more than half. If keep your pointer on G, I will draw a big arc. Again I says, when you draw this arc, कंजूसी मत करो. Once you will draw this arc, don't change the span and keep it on point H, and here just cut it. One cut here, another cut here. This is called intersecting this upper part and lower part. Once you will get here one point where it is intersect both the arcs, there you will give names I and here J. 2 points you got, I and J. Draw here a line. Line means you can put here arrows, but you can see here end point is there, here also end point is there, therefore this is called segment and this is line. This is called perpendicular bisector. 9 centimeter segment, just draw it fast. Give this letter L and M, and as I said, span should be greater than, it should be more than half. I will take this much, this big. This pointer we have to keep it. I will keep it first on point L, and what you have to do? A big arc from down. I will draw it here to show you. Like this big arc. And do not change the span. That is most important. If you will cut it here and also cut from here, both the sides, upper and here lower. For the second time, no need to draw a big one. Just what is our aim? To get here point where the two arcs get intersect. Here one point, another point. I will give your name P, Q. This is the construction for perpendicular bisector. Draw one acute angled triangle. Again, names we will give L, M, N. Why it is called acute angled triangle? Because all three angles of this triangle are acute, smaller than 90 degree. Therefore, it is acute angled triangle. Concentrate on this point M, where this angle M is there. Name of this angle is angle LMN or angle NML. Now we have learned how to bisect angle bisector, and draw an arc. Don't cross this outside. Now once you have drawn this, take one point here, another point here, give here name maybe A, B, and then increase little bit span. Keep your pointer on point B, whether it is overlapping to this line. What you said? Now is it clear? Take this span, keep your pointer on point B, draw one arc, big arc. Same span, keep your pointer on point A, cut this arc, intersect this arc, name will be C, and you will draw one ray. That will be angle bisector for this angle M. Same method we have to take here point D, point E. Once you have taken point D and E, increase the span, increase this little bit span, keep it on point D, keep it on point D, and draw one arc. Now is it coming? Okay, from point D, draw another arc, and from E, cut this arc, and here one point of intersection you will get. Take here point H and draw another ray. When this ray and this ray are intersecting at this point, draw one point there. Here we have taken here point C. We will change this name because we need to give here point C. So I mean only follow what I am doing it. We have drawn this angle bisector here and here, and we have taken here point C. The last thing is you have to do from this point L and from point C, you have to draw again straight away third one here ray. Just do it like this. Draw another. Now what we will do? We will draw one obtuse angled triangle. Now what is the meaning of obtuse angled triangle? One of the three angles of this obtuse angled triangle is obtuse angle. It means these are three angles of the triangle and any one angle is greater than 90 degree. This will be all for today's lecture. Triangle. Give your name A, D, F. Once you have finished, same procedure we have to follow to draw angle bisector. We have to construct angle bisector. First we will do for D. Pay attention. Afterwards you say that you not understand. Now you just concentrate here. I said we will draw one arc here for name XY. Arc I have drawn. Increase the span. Take your pointer on point Y. Draw another arc. On point X, cut this arc and draw one ray. In this way. Now for this point F, we will draw another arc, increase the span in this way, in this way. If you can see, arc is intersected here. We have to draw like this, and similarly just give here point C where these two rays are intersecting to each other. That's all for today's lecture. angle bisector and perpendicular bisector. Thank you very much. God bless you all.